Okay, hope you are enjoying my lecture.
Of course.
Thank you.
Very interesting.
Thank you. So, we are starting from receipt and payment account. In your formation houses or
One of the
seminary,
DJ guys just entered the group. I don't know where he's coming from.
who?
The person of Father see this Anyway, let us continue.
He has been in class since.
Please let us listening to the lecture.
I put these people there.
So, we are on receipt and payment account. This is a replica of cash book in profit-making organization. And the companies that are making profit, they prepare cash book. But here, in our formation analysis of seminaries, we are not preparing cash book, but what we are preparing is
The lecturer's mic is off. Let him on this mic.
Did you?
Mike. Okay, is it not?
Yeah, it's off. Yeah, it's on now.
It's, okay. Sorry. We are on receipt and payment account. Our seminaries and formation houses, we are non-profit organization. But when the money is given to us, we need to prepare report to the authority. This receipt and payment account is a replica of cash book and profit-making organization. Replica of cash book and profit-making organization. Receipt and payment account is the real account which record cash transactions and events of not-for-profit organization. It is classified summary of cash book maintained on cash basis of accounting, categorizing receipts and payments under appropriate heads of accounts, like I've explained. So it is a replica of cash book. If we prepare T-form accounts, receipts is debited, all expenses credited, whether capital or non-capital. So it's a straightforward account. When you prepare T-form, your debit side record every money you have received, whether donation, gift, tithe, anything, and what you have sent the money for, whether for fixed asset or anything, record it on the debit side, and at the end of the day, balance it. That's all. So receipt and payment account records receipts and payments which are settled in cash of both capital and revenue nature, or whether it relates to the current year, previous year, or next year, irrespective of the time it occurs. Once there is cash transaction recorded there, it is prepared for a specific period and it is not based on the accrual system of accounting. It does not include expenses or income or an accrual basis. Accrual basis means, so when you are preparing profit and loss account, if the money is due for payment but not paid, we will include it in our profit and loss account. But in the receipt and payment account, we are not including them there. It is only cash transaction we are recording, irrespective of the time it occurs, whether the next year, last year, or it will occur next year. Once money, there's a change of cash, we record it in that account, which is a straightforward account and expected of you in your formation houses or seminaries. All the receipts are written on the debit side, and all the payments made are written on the credit side of the account, like I've said. The opening balances of the account shows cash in hand and cash at bank at the beginning of the year. At the debit side, we say opening balances, the money you have in your hand and at the bank. So will be recorded, because as you are spending, it is interchange. It may bring from bank to cash, or from cash to bank. That's how we'll be recording it. It's a straightforward, no technicality whatsoever. So at the end of the day, we close it. Our debit must be equal to credit side. So what is difference there? We will balance it. Just we call this balance. No other attachment. Balance CD. That balance will be carried forward to the next accounting period. So the example is here. I wrote receipt and payment format. We have particular, we have folio, we have cash, we have bank, that's the debit side. We have particular, we have folio that we'll be referring to if there's document to be attached. So particular, cash and bank. So the beginning, we have balance brought forward. That is cash in hand or at bank. But if there is overdraft, if the balance is overdraft, instead of debiting our opening balances, we credit it. That's the only technical area. Then, steps in the preparation of receipt and payment. Step 1, opening balances of the cash or cash at bank and cash in hand is written on the receipt side. That is the debit side of the account, except the balance is overdraft, which is written in the credit side of the account. B, all transactions and events related to cash or bank which are received, that is receipts received in favor of the organization, are written on the debit side. Like I've said, it's on the debit side. All the receipts are written there, whether it is capital or revenue nature. We don't distinguish it. Step C, all transactions and events related to cash transactions or bank payment made by the organization are written on the credit side of the account, irrespective of whether it is capital or revenue nature. This step, no accrued income or outstanding expenses are considered in this account, and they do not generate any inflow or outflow of cash. The receipt and payment is only for cash transaction. Accrued nature is not introduced into this account, which means anybody who is not an accountant can prepare it. It's not meant for the expert. Anybody can prepare it. It's a straightforward account. Instead, now both the sides are compared, and the difference that arises thereof is written as a closing balance of either cash and bank, or if it is at the credit side, the balance is balanced. You just balance it, that's all. You will see the example. Now, we are moving to how to generate income by the seminaries or formation houses. I know and I understand. Law forbids you, priest or deacon, of doing another job distinct from your spiritual assignments. But the community around you, they can do something to generate income to the seminaries or formation houses. Here are some of what we can do as a community to bring additional income to the seminary or formation houses. One is agriculture. We can do farming, arable farming, like we can plant within our premises, or if the seminary, they are having a agri-farm, agri-land to farm on. We can be planting pepper, tomato, cucumber, watermelon. These are business of just 3 months. Within 3 months, they'll be returned. They'll be returned. Keeping of poultry too, as we are doing here, we are keeping poultry. So either layer or otherwise, at the end of the day, it will be bringing additional income to our seminary or formation houses. We can rear sheep, goat, cattle. So it will bring additional income to our formation houses. If you are an accountant, economist, or finance expert, tax preparation or account preparation, you will sit down in your office and you will prepare it. It can generate additional income. Teaching too, you can be a remote teacher on subjects of your choice, of your discipline. A remote teacher, it will fetch you additional income. Online coaching too, coaching of the WAEC students, the final year students, SS3 students, can still fetch additional income to us. Graphic design, web development, web design, these are what we can do to generate additional income to our seminaries. Instagram marketing, you will sit down in your office. E-book writing, you can, as if you are a grammarian, you can write very well, unlike me. So you can write a fine book, a biblical book that can fetch money. Application development, data analysis, you can analyze data for people that can fetch you money. Music instructor, you can be a music instructor. This will be bringing additional income to you and to the seminary. Tailoring is not forbidden. You can show a bit cassock, mass festivals. It will be generated, bringing income to you if you are a tailor. Baking, you can engage, or the community can engage in baking. People will be coming from outside to buy bread. It is lucrative. Caregiving business. Our primary assignment is caregiving. There are some people that need it, which you can render to them. They can dole out. They will dole out something out, which will be as an additional income to the seminary or to us. Computer training. If you know how to handle computer, you can gather people together. You can advertise it. People will come. People need it. No knowledge is lost. So they will be paid for the training you are giving them. It will bring additional income to the seminary or formation houses. And lastly, printing shop. You can think of establishing a printing in your domain, in your seminary. A printing of a journal, biblical journals and some others. People will buy. People need it. So this is where we will stop for today. I'm expecting questions from my listeners. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Questions from you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you too, sir. Thank you for listening.
Sir,
Yeah.
Francis Alino is raising hand. You can ask question, please.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you too.
My question is on the aspect of, I think that aspect of the difference between the account of the non-profit organization and the profit-making organization.
Okay.
Because you said the one is profit and loss account, and the other one is revenue and expenditure account.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You said it's a replica. That is a replica of the profit and loss. You said that it's just that the name is different, so there's no really a major difference between the non-profit organization and the profit.
Thank you. Is that all? Okay.
Yeah.
You see, when you are preparing revenue and expenditure accounts, it is for non-profit organization. And this revenue and expenditure account is a replica of profit and loss account in profit-making organization. The difference there is that in profit-making organization, the difference between the revenue and the expenses will be called profit. But in non-profit organization, instead of calling it profit, we call it excess. That's the only difference. Hope you understand, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So that's the only difference. Instead of calling it profit, we call it excess because here we are not making profit. It's non-profit organization. We don't call it profit. We call it excess.
In case of terminology,
Uh-huh.
in a real sense, it's still profit, but we don't call it profit.
Because we are non-profit organization.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Father Joseph Ogungbe, your hand is up.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you,
I
sir.
appreciate it.
Thank you too. Thank you.
Just a very quick one. We talk of how to generate income.
Okay.
Information how.
Okay.
Yeah. In regard to that, let's take a look because I want us to see how we classify the money that comes in or that goes out. Now, I am not selling outside to outsiders, but I am buying it myself. I'm selling it to clients. I'm consuming it. Where will I raise the money? Is it on the credit side or on the debit side?
It is your.
The income.
Come again.
You have a farm, right? For example, we are selling.
What are you selling?
This time around, now we don't sell to outsiders. We only sell to ourselves, the community itself. It is your right? For example, we are selling credit side or the debit.
Of the revenue, it will be on the credit side if it is revenue and expenditure account. It will be on the credit side.
But from the farm itself, the one that we have invested upon as our income